one of the main things that you should be doing when you start your business, or if you're in your business and you're reworking it and you're trying to get into social, is to be sure to figure out who your target customer is. Who is your audience? And it may not just be one type of person. It could be 3. It could be 5. But know what they are. So am I trying to reach women who are the buyers of the family? Am I trying to reach millennials? Am I trying to reach baby boomers? Think about those types of people you're trying to reach. Then do a little bit of research. You don't have to do a lot, and figure out where they live on social media. Are they big Facebook users? Are they big Twitter users? Are they using LinkedIn? Are they using a mixture? It may make sense. I tell people with LinkedIn, for example, if Facebook isn't a place for you because you're a professional service or a product thing and it's just not the right place, then maybe put your energy into LinkedIn to really build your personal brand, and then you can revisit that later. So it's a way that you've got to do a little bit of research to figure out who your audience is. And then that should help guide you where you need to be. It is overwhelming. And then everybody will say, oh, you should be here and here and here and here and here. And it's like, yeah, I can't do that. Sure. So when LinkedIn was developed in about, I think it was 2005, 6, it was meant to be a job-seeking tool. And to this day, people still have that perception that it's really just a place to be if you're looking for a job, or if you're a recruiter or a hiring manager and you're looking for talent. It has significantly changed, especially in the last probably year and a half to 2 years, to become a really great marketing tool. Is it the silver bullet? No, but it's become a real primary tool in being on business. So are you B2B, B2C, business to business, business
B2C,
to
yeah.
B2C?
Yeah.
Okay. So with LinkedIn, first of all, think about the fact that, what's your industry, if you don't mind me asking?
It's furniture, manufacture, and resale.
Okay, so do you have a retail location? And okay, so you as a are you building the furniture? Okay, so you as an expert in your industry. Okay, so if you have your, I don't know your name, but John Smith, your personal page, you want that page to tell your story, tell something that's unique about you, and use search engine terms and keyword terms about your industry, your location. So like Vermont woodworker, for example. Perhaps the geographical location you'd want to mention, Burlington, Vermont woodworker. I'm just throwing out a very basic example. So now LinkedIn and Google are like this. So as I mentioned earlier, if you type in a search term, Vermont woodworker, they're not going to know your name is John Smith because they haven't found you yet. But you're more likely to pop up in the LinkedIn results, and Google's going to find you and rank you up higher too. That takes time. It's a slow dance. So for you as the individual that you are, telling your story, putting out everything out there that you can about who you are, samples of your work. You can put up video now. You can put up PowerPoint presentations. You can put up white papers, links, to the various things that you're involved with, including your social media. And then if you decide, if it seems worthwhile down the road to create a company page for your business, then that is another tool similar to like having a Facebook page. So it all depends on your audience. But if somebody does find you, when you come across from the standpoint of being an expert in what you do, you're an expert woodworker, Vermont. Somebody could find you for that reason as a thought leader, and who knows what they would find in doing that. So having a solid presence, even the most basic sense, just makes sense altogether because it's a place where you control the message, and when people find you, they'll know about you. Similar to the data mapping, if the aggregates get it and they don't do a very thorough job, if you have a common name and it could be related to somebody else and they've got a bad online reputation for whatever reason, you want to make sure that your LinkedIn is good enough to at least know that people, when they're there, that's you. So there's a lot of answers to that question, but I hope that helps a little bit.
Completely different feel.
Well, let me answer that first, and it's a pretty simple answer to that. So there's a big difference between endorsements and recommendations on LinkedIn. Recommendations you want, because those are actual things that people are saying about you, like a testimonial, and you want those. And they have to post them in order for you to get them. The endorsements feature is, frankly, what I say is a gimmick of LinkedIn. And it's similar to the like button on Facebook, okay? That doesn't mean it doesn't have some value, okay? But you can go into the back end in your privacy and settings and you can turn that off, okay? You can turn it off. You also can go into the section where the skills are. So if somebody's, let's just say you're a CPA and somebody has put in that you're good at writing newsletters, okay, like a publication, then that means that skill has been, even though that popped up for them, it's a default. LinkedIn threw it out there. They click on it. That skill then goes into your skills list. You can go in there and take that out so that it doesn't pop up again. So just take a look at it every now and then, but you can go in and turn that off. You can actually also turn it off so that either people don't endorse you and that you don't get asked to endorse others. However, that said, if you start a LinkedIn profile and people endorse you, it's good to have some of those little thumbnails and faces in there so it's not blank, especially if you are job seeking. So that's just the other the other side of the hand. What was your other, the invitation? I mean, the invites. Well, that's a really long subject in and of itself, so I'll just give you kind of a very cursory answer on that. What I do, if something seems to, first of all, check everything. When you get that invitation and you can hover over it, it says X or check. Click on the thumbnail of their photo and take a quick glance at their profile. Look to see where they're from, see what industry they're in. Is it going to hurt you to be connected to them if they might be a professional and this and that? Then accept them, because that's the whole point of having a network, is you want to increase your network. If they don't seem to be at all relevant with what you want to do, okay, or what you do for a living, and they're in wherever they live and it's not relevant to you at all, it's not going to help you in any way, then don't connect with them. Just click the X mark. Again, they're not going to get a notice saying that you didn't accept. Sometimes people are doing just that. They're trying to build their numbers up. Once you reach 500 plus, LinkedIn boosts you way up. That said, don't go after the numbers. Go after relevancy. I can't say it enough. There are fake LinkedIn profiles, and I'll just say, if you feel like one is fake, look at someone's picture. Usually they look about like they're 20 years old, and then you go down to their education, and they're like have a master's degree. Like that they got when they were 12, apparently. So if something just doesn't feel right to you, or it looks fake or too good to be true, or things are written in capital letters like they're keyword stuffing, just check it off. You can tell that in 60 seconds. So those are like the quick things. Does that answer your question?
Thank you.
Okay.
I do want to thank the panel here. They've done a wonderful job. This is a huge subject. And it's